The weather the last few days has warmed up. Last night it rained all night. It sounds like around us was nothing but a freezing mix. It's a gamble we always take when we get fresh snow, even if it's this much and we don't plow, is that it'll melt. And when we drive on it, it actually compacts. When you do that, combined with the frozen ground, it turns into a sheet of ice. Right now, we've got ice, and then we've got puddles of water on top of the ice. The problem is, now it's supposed to get colder again. This is very typical of our weather patterns, where precipitation usually comes with warmer temperatures, and then as the storms move through, it clears up, which means it's usually nicer weather. In this case, it doesn't look like it's going to be, but usually that also comes with colder temperatures. So all of this water is going to turn into a sheet of ice. Tonight, Alyssa is going to run the backhoe. I've got a different light bar set up on there than the one we used earlier. I just got the replacement for the one that we put on before that was defective. I don't know, something was wrong with it. We got the new one in yesterday and it worked. Hopefully we'll get a chance to do some testing on these LED light bars soon. But Alyssa has said that she wants to learn to run the backhoe more confidently, and she wants to be able to take some of that stuff off my shoulders if I need her to. We've done a pretty good job of keeping the snow from building up on the timber frame. Frame's done a good job of shedding its own snow, but the platform, we've shoveled all of that before it ever had a chance to melt. We're not giving up on winter yet. It's already bluffed us once. Last year, we kind of had this like, not sure if it's winter for a while there, and then we got hit really hard late winter. We're still hoping for more snow. Once again, it's a dreary gray day, and we're getting minimal solar output. Holy cow, that's slick. This will be interesting whether or not we can even get this plowed. Whoa, wow.
All right, I'm ready to get schooled. Let's get this party started.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I got my warm pants on, my warm boots.
All right.
My warm jacket on.
All right. Careful what you wish for. Time to do icebreaker duty. Rolling.
This is no joke.
I dare you to run and stop.
No. Jesse's gonna help me get the lights on, and then I'm just gonna go. A lot of equipment comes down to just having time on it. Jesse's gonna wanna tell me like, why are you plowing in that direction? That doesn't make any sense. And it doesn't, but that's how you learn.
Yep, it is a little hard for me to give up my backhoe time because I'm a little partial.
Because it's fun for you,
I think it's
probably.
fun, yeah. Can you get over there? Can you make it? Easy.
Is it this knob?
So that one, yep. It's going to control your side lights, I think. Nope, that controls your light bar. And then there's a light underneath that flippy door on the left.
Here we go.
No, you got to take the throttle down. You're going to go flying off the end of the cliff. There you go. And don't forget you got an outrigger down here.
I apologize in advance if I hurt anything.
Uh-oh. It won't go forward?
I'm in forward.
Okay.
I'm an idiot.
No, and it won't go backward?
I didn't try backward.
Oh. This is what it does to me sometimes.
Okay.
And I don't know, I haven't figured out why, and I don't know how to stop it either. Welcome to my world. Whenever we leave the backhoe sitting for several days, it seems like, for whatever reason, like the transaxle or something runs out of fluid. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it doesn't want to move. Now pull the stick back. There you go. How'd that feel?
Fun.
So a little down and a little out.
Yep.
That was pretty good. Let's try it now. It's really strange. I thought pushing it did, but guess what? Like maybe not, you know, I don't know.
I try again.
You can probably just use the extend-a-hoe, which is the far right stick, and just push with the extend-a-hoe and see what happens. There you go. So I feel like an idiot because I didn't say anything, but did you double check if it's in gear or not?
No.
So try that. Don't run me over. Try that. No dice. Becco says I ain't going nowhere tonight.
I like this. This is good for me though.
Yeah.
We learned.
Yeah. Oh.
Right now?
All right. Super fun.
I ain't do this for half an hour.
I've done it for 20 minutes before. You want me to take over here?
Fine playing.
Well, how do you feel about the truck? You feel like you can handle that? Can you pay attention to all that?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of coming to the conclusion that I think there's an electrical issue here.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know if it's one of these clutch switches,
Yep.
which are here and here, so water can get in here and it could be causing a short or
Okay.
something like that. Probably not a short, maybe there's just not a good connection.
Okay.
So I just try a couple of gears here, so try that. Nothing. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Hey.
So what happened? So hold on. So part of what leads me to think that this is an electrical issue.
It's because it makes a good connection in one gear, not another.
No, it's because the beeper doesn't work.
Oh yeah.
So you've been in reverse
Yep.
and there's no beeper.
Right.
So what does that mean? It means, so put it in reverse. Just put it in reverse. Hold the brakes. Is it in reverse?
Yeah.
Do you see that? Beeper?
Yeah.
No beeper.
Right.
Beeper. So it's one of these switches.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool. We're getting closer. So it's one of these guys. Because when you pinch this, the beeper goes off. And that's exactly it. One of these switches is either shorting out or something.
Okay.
So, well, at least you don't have to do that anymore. Sorry about that. But I'm figuring it out. And if I had the beeper, I never would have figured that out because
Right.
we just got that working the other day. All right, so now we can put the backhoe away. All right, so now you need to drop your boom a little bit. This is what's called over center. When it comes up, the controls switch right at the last second. So you're gonna pull back and the boom's gonna go up, and right when it gets here, you're gonna push forward on the stick and that's gonna come at you.
Okay.
All right, ready? Your idle up a little bit because your hydraulics don't have any pressure. There you go. That's back a little bit, sorry. There you go. So now it's actually locked into that pin, right?
I did it.
Good job.
I got the boot. We're doing a good job tearing up all of our 3/4 minus, that's for sure. But apparently, like this country living thing, people repave their driveways sometimes yearly because so much damage is done in the snow and plowing.
The wheels up and around 5 miles. Where you go? Your front wheels are like a foot off the ground. Yeah, you're actually making progress. It's not great, but we're making progress anyway. That's looking pretty good. She's mixing it up. If anything, this should just give us more traction. One of the hard things about teaching in the real world is it's not a training scenario. There's no prescriptive learning. You gotta figure it out. I really want Alyssa to enjoy the stuff and have fun with it, and I don't want to take over for her. The hard thing about being in the instructor role, I guess, I assume it can be done, and I'm trying to give tips and pointers. Sometimes I just got to get on there and kind of like try it and try to figure it out. So definitely solid. It's like concrete to the ground. So we may not be able to make any headway tonight. Maybe Alyssa can get a little bit more time behind the wheel, and maybe we'll make a little bit of progress. It's like you're Picasso. I like it.
I'm an ice princess.
All right, you want to shut your lights off first.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Nice work. Oh, it's so quiet.
Not bad.
Not bad. Good job. You tackled a tough one. That was not an easy assignment.
Yeah.
So this gets folded over to protect the key and the gauges. Do you know what this type of ice is really good for?
No.
Writing love notes.
Aww.
Love. A and J.
You put my name first.
I don't know why I do that. I can always change it.
I put my name first too.
Kind of a loss on some of this ice. I think we just lost the battle to Mother Nature is all. What can you do?
Yeah. I think I really wish that I could have helped with the excavation of the house and stuff, but our deadlines were so tight that we've created this problem where now Jesse has to do all the work, and we're always under a tight deadline, so I never really get the chance to learn. And I really want to learn on like just digging, you know, it like maneuvering around in a tight spot. I don't have any backhoe experience, so I get what the controls do, but it will definitely take time to like work in harmony. One of the things that sucks about real world training is that it's not a controlled environment and the conditions are constantly changing. Crash course, learning while driving, but I think you did great. Looks like pretty good too. I was getting the feel.
I think we broke this up a bunch, so it doesn't look like we really did a whole lot. We kind of moved stuff around a little bit, but there's certainly a lot more dirt exposed here. So maybe tomorrow, if we get a little bit above freezing, this will kind of all melt down a little bit, and it'll be a little less treacherous. Hauling water up the driveway in the next week sounds like a horrible idea.
Good thing our cisterns are topped off.
Going to the local outdoor store and renting ice skates sounds like a fantastic idea. Oh gosh. Come in by the wood stove. It's nice and toasted. Let's check on it real quick. Oh yeah. Do. Yeah.
Good.
Yep. Something I learned in a past business of mine with employees is that you could only teach so much and the rest had to be learned.
In real life situations, you don't always have a teacher, but I do have a teacher. For the most part, I like a little guidance and then I like to figure it out. You're stuck. You could say, I've tried everything I could do. This ice is not breaking up. Is it me or is it the ice?
Right.
And then they can get on the backhoe and say, it's the ice. I think you should stop. Or they say, you can get it. It's to help you learn, but they don't learn you. They teach you.
Exactly.